friends and family. This is Cliff with Dvorak Motors, and it is another episode of Today with Family. You know, if you have not been paying attention, I have said it every single episode, and I'm going to say it again. Shame on you. But we are visiting with local businesses, local charities, and so on and so forth. We're keeping everything local, and it's all about bringing awareness to some of the local things in our community and local businesses that maybe you're not aware of, maybe you are. So in order for this to be effective, you have to share and like the video. So if you're looking at this, you're already friends of ours on Facebook, and we appreciate that. But here's something special that we have for you today. A little bit different than what we've been doing. I'm visiting right now with Sister Kathleen Atkinson. That's it, right?
You got it.
Oh man, look at that! I said it right. With Ministry on the Margins. I'm actually going to let her talk to you guys a little bit about what it is Ministry on the Margins does, and we'll kind of take it from there.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
It's good to be here. We are local, where Ministry on the Margins serves over 800 people every week. People who just fall through the cracks of the good services that we have. We have people that come into a food pantry, and they're good food pantries, but what we have as our little caveat is that we have a food pantry that meets in the evening. Okay. And so the working poor can get there. We have a whole different style about our food pantry, which is very unique and hospitality oriented. However, we are also in the prison 5 times a week doing prison ministry.
Wow. And
different Bible studies and services. And once a month we're out at New England doing something with the women.
Okay. We
have prison re-entry programs.
Okay.
Because that's just such a huge challenge. And you know, if you think of it right here, where we're at with Deborah, we are less than a mile away, and many of the people that we serve come from less than 2 miles away here.
Mm-hmm. So the prison reentry, why don't you explain a little bit more on that, expound on that a little bit for us?
Imagine what it would be like if today we had, and it's 24 below, and after 10 years of being institutionalized, incarcerated, you would be walked to the door and invited to come into Bismarck and negotiate the services and told good luck. The changes that happen for a person would be that you would go from maybe 12 to 15 decisions a day to 1,000 that we have to make. Yeah. You would go from lining up for your meals, you would go from lining up for your medicine to needing to self-choose all of that.
Wow.
And it's just a huge curve. And if I were to use that marker of 10 years, 10 years ago we did not have the smartphones.
Sure.
10 years ago we did not use the internet. And you're just entering an entire different world.
Mm-hmm. So now you have to get reacclimated and try to
Yes.
learn all this. It's going to be a bit overwhelming. So you guys help with the transition. You guys have people that are there as mentors that help the rehabilitated get reacclimated to society.
We do.
That's awesome.
We have them help. We help them individually as mentors. We also have a couple of different activities that people are really able to take advantage of. Every week we have what we call the Stay Out of Jail Supper Club. Bring in about 10 pizzas, have people just sitting down saying, where are you finding work? Where are you finding housing? Mm-hmm. How are you doing? This week we did, how have you made it through the cold? Because these are people that don't have cars, they're walking, right, getting jobs. So that type of support is huge. So
what are some of the things that you guys need as Ministry on the Margins from our community? What can our community do to help as far as support?
To join us in that idea of a second chance, first of all, contacting Ministry on the Margins and saying, we would be willing to rent to someone who does not have a really high credit score, but we're willing to do that, especially because Ministry on the Margins will give the guarantee about that paid rent. Mm-hmm. We need people who are willing to hire people and do some second chance hiring. Okay. Especially if they have the guarantee and they know that there's going to be a mentor who's going to be doing the type of mentoring my mom and dad did to me,
sure,
making me get to work.
Right.
Along with that, on the physical edge, food for our food pantry.
Okay.
5,000 pounds of food is a lot to keep restocking.
Sure.
Clothing, warm clothing, so that we give it out for free, and it's just constant, when especially in the cold. and the prayers and support.
Absolutely.
That's huge.
Yep, that would probably be the first step. You know, I'm looking at this pamphlet and I can't stop, you know, looking down. You know, they've got on the front of their pamphlet, and I'll have Jesse actually zoom in here. They've got Luke chapter 4, 18 through 19, to bring glad tidings to the poor, to proclaim liberty to captives, recovery of sight to the blind, release to prisoners. If that doesn't say everything right there in a nutshell, I don't know what does. So what we need you guys to do is do your part. You know, this is a community issue. This is community awareness right now. So you can't say you didn't hear about it, because you did. Do your part. Whether it's, you know, donating some time, raising some non-perishable food items for the food pantry, money donation, whatever it is that you can do to help out with the ministry on the margins. I'm going to have you give them the telephone number and address. And are you guys on Facebook? Do you guys have a website?
We have a website,
Okay.
ministryonthemargins.com, and people can go on there. We've got an automatic volunteer sign up. We function with 75 to 80 volunteers every week.
Okay.
So you can sign up, ministryonthemargins.com. That's the same name as our Facebook page.
Okay.
The telephone number that they could use is 701-223-6315.
Awesome. Sister, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your time. Guys,
Thank
thank
you.
you guys for tuning in. Please share this video, like this video, get it out to all your friends, as many people as we possibly can. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. See you next time.